Hello. Hello everyone, I'm Joseph. Thank you for coming today and welcome to our e-business tutorial 3. Now, today's tutorial will be very simple. As you may know, your group project, the first phase, let's say in the coming 2 weeks, we will teach you some techniques related to data analysis. And these type of data analysis require you to use some kind of software which are, well, originally available in our lab, but sadly, now you cannot access the lab. That's why we have provided you some kind of software on demand version, or how to say, they have a term which I always forget. This is what they call it. Is it a software as a service? Okay, software as a service. Now, some kind of quick reminder. Let me change to this screen. Now, before I officially start this, okay, so allow me to turn off this notification for recording. Yes. Now, this is your canvas. So thank you very much for submitting your poster to me, which I think I need to spend extra time to work on it and then put you to people accordingly. So no worries. After this tutorial, I think after 1 or 2 days, if I found that there are some students who do not have a group, I will contact you individually, and then I will tell you that, okay, this is the contact information of this particular group. So please contact them. You are now one of the group mates, something like that. So for those who are, well, not included in any groups, I will assign you to one of the groups accordingly. Now, for the tutorial today, we have this document, this tutorial 3.docx, which if you download it is something like this. Today we will show you how to register yourself on SAS Enterprise, SAS on Demand, and access to SAS Enterprise Miner as a preparation for the coming up tutorials, tutorial 4 and tutorial 5, which we will use SAS Enterprise Miner to do some kind of data analysis like association detection in the coming tutorial, and also the cluster analysis in tutorial 5. Now I will show you how to register in this tutorial. Okay, so before I start, now, as an IS student or as a business student, there are several things that you need to develop yourself during these 3 to 4 years of education. Now, what is the current most recent news that you have? Okay, I think recently we have two very important news. We have this company. Okay, so we have this company, NVIDIA. Okay, this company, what have they done? Now, yesterday they have announced the deal so that NVIDIA will acquire ARM, which is a British chip architecture designing company. So ARM, this company actually designed a lot of chips, and they license it to a lot of companies worldwide. So I think Apple is using the ARM architecture. I think most of the Android cell phones which are using the Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, it is also based on the ARM architecture. And also I think Samsung and other companies, a lot of companies, they are using ARM as their architecture and then build on top of it and to make a wonderful mobile product. Now, this acquisition is very important as an IS student, because you can think that why a company like NVIDIA, famous for making display card and now famous for doing those type of cloud computing and AI, is acquiring and chip designing company. Okay, so this is something that you need to develop this type of sense. Why are they doing it? And as a personal how to say, for your personal career development, For your future investment, let's say you could buy Nvidia stock in New York, in Nasdaq, to trade as American stock, and also in case you are working in some kind of company related to the IT industry, what kind of decisions that you need to make, what kind of decisions that you need to maybe do some kind of adjustment because of this type of acquisition. This is some kind of advice that I will strongly recommend to all information system student. This is some kind of sense that you need to develop, which you need to keep an eye on what is happening with this industry. Now, I think another very important news that recently you have is this one. So I think a lot of you, maybe tonight you will not sleep. You will wait for the new announcement from Apple. So I think there are a lot of rumors telling you that tonight's announcement is about Apple Watch and also the new iPad. Now, only anticipating this type of press release is not good enough as a business student. As a business student, in addition to waiting for this type of press release, I think it is better for you to make decision in advance or as some kind of anticipation for what is coming up next. So as I'm not sure if it is a good example or bad example. Now I have switched back to my dumb watch. So I think in the previous week you can see that I'm wearing an Apple Watch, but where is my Apple Watch now? In fact, several days ago I have traded in at the Apple store, at the Apple shop in Festival Walk. So I've traded in and I have taken my money back. I've got my money back and I am looking forward to upgrade to Apple Watch Series 6. And why am I traded in? Okay, because once a new series was announced, the old series, the trade-in price will drop. That is some kind of decision that you need to make from the IT point of view, from the business point of view. So try not only looking at what is happening, try to make decision accordingly. Okay, when is a good time for you to trade your gadgets? Okay, when will be a good time for you to buy the stock of Apple? When it is still low, or maybe after this announcement and after the announcement of the new iPhone at the end of this year. The rumors said that it will be in October. Well, have you adjust your investment plan accordingly? So this is something that I would like to say before I move on to talk about e-business. Okay, so these are some of the sense that you could develop yourself, and yeah. So this is tutorial 3, and we are going to demonstrate how to register and set up SAS Enterprise Miner on your own computer, so that you could do analysis accordingly when we have some kind of data provided for you in the coming up weeks. Okay, now for week 4 and week 5, we will give you a sample data set. And after week 5, or in week 5, we will give you a real data set for you to work on your group project. Okay, so you could learn how to operate it, and then after week 5, you could use the real data set and try to explore what is happening. Okay, is there any business problem that you could spot for Bauhaus, this company? Now, the first thing that I would like to tell you is, in case you have already taken CB2500 information management, very likely that you have already registered for the SAS profile, because this CB2500 information management also include a module which requires you to use SAS Enterprise Miner to do some analysis. Now, you could continue to use that system. You can continue to use that registration. Now, whether you register it from that course or you register in this course, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You have access to the same software. And I think I have a link here which you could copy and paste to see this interface. Now I have already registered, so I'm not sure if I could demonstrate it successfully. Yeah, so it asked me to sign in again. That's okay. I will try to demonstrate how to register, but I'm not sure if I could register successfully. Now, let me think. I've also forgot my username. Okay, so let's see. Is it this one? User ID. Okay, now I think I've also forgot my password, so please wait. So you can see I haven't got I have not access to this system for quite a while, and I'm okay. So let me check my email on another side so that it will not be recorded on the screen, which will be uploaded to YouTube. Okay. So I try to type in my password here. Oh, okay. So, yeah, thank you for the reminder. Here, I think it's this one. Oh, doesn't work. So, let me try it once again. So you can see I have a very poor memory. So another password. Okay. So let's see if it works. Now, this is what we are looking at. So we will be going to register in this SAS Enterprise SAS on demand for academics. Now, a lot of university, they have enrolled to their scheme so that as a student, you could have access to their software for free as long as you are a student. Now, of course, a lot of companies nowadays is like that, like Microsoft, like SaaS on demand, like SaaS. They provide free license, free access to their software when you are a student or when you are working in the well, just like me working in the university. So, but after graduation, in case you are a profit-making company, of course, they will charge you licensing fee or charge you some subscription fee in order to access this type of software. Now, so allow me to log out, and this is what we are going to do today. Now, I have a registration screen. I have a registration screen here. Now, in case you are new to the in case you not enrolled in CB2500 information management before, you need to register for a new SAS account. So here, now on the interface, you can click on this don't have a SAS profile. Okay, so if you don't have a SAS profile, you could click on this create profile. Now it will transfer you to a screen to select, okay, so to type in some kind of personal information. Now sometimes this screen will appear and ask you to select a geographical location. Now in case you don't see anything here, never mind. In case you see it, you can click Asia Pacific. Well, no problem. In case you register for another geographical location, no problem. Okay, you can continue to register as long as you could use it. Okay. Now, for the worst case, even if you cannot register for I don't know what kind of reason, you should have at least 1 or 2 teammates which could register. Oh, thank you very much. You get the region select after you create the account. Okay, thank you very much. And now, in case for whatever reason that you cannot register or cannot access to SAS on demand or whatever, at least have 1 or 2 of your group mates who can access to it. Okay. And for the worst case, in case you cannot access to it, try to reach me. Okay, try to contact me. I can try to help you to go through this procedure. Now, I think I've missed out something. Okay, now no problem. We can continue. Okay, now here on the registration page, you could register accordingly. Of course, I will pick English. Now, I am Joseph Kong. Now, I think for each email account, you could only register once. So if you have already registered in the CB2500, no worries. I think you cannot register once again with your CityU email, and I strongly recommend you to use the CityU email account. Now, I have already registered for my CityU email account. That's why very sad, I need to demonstrate with my account, which is from another university, sorry. So as I have told you in the previous tutorial, I have a part-time job in another university. Okay, so I am going to use this email account as a demonstration. Now, here you could select Hong Kong. Okay, you could select Hong Kong here. And affiliation. Okay, now here I think for your case you could select student. Now, and here SAS expertise level, you could pick this one, not a SAS user. Now, company and organization, this is required. You can type City University of Hong Kong, something like that. And then you can this one is for advertisement, whether you like it. If you like it, you can click, and here you can click create, and then click create profile here. Okay, so you will reach this page, say thank you very much, and then there is your profile is created and an email will be sent to you. Okay, so up to this page, and then you need to go to your email. To wait for the email. Okay, now you should see a email something like this if you have followed the procedure. And here you will find a link here, say activate your SAS profile. You could click on it, and then it will create a SAS profile here. Now here you can define your password. So it requires you to have 8 characters, at least 1 low character, at least 1 uppercase character, 1 symbol, and 1 number. So very complicated, but I think as a teenager nowadays, So as a teenagers nowadays, I think you can manage these passwords. You are not as old as me. You are at least 20 years younger than me. Come on. Okay, now it will tell you that your profile is created. You can click continue, and then it will ask you to oh, so it will come back to this screen, and you don't need to worry about it. Now, my approach is like that. So after you have come to this screen, I will go back to this interface, and then I will try to log in. So here, okay, I can click on this sign in SAS enterprise profile. Okay, so I will use the email that I have entered. So if it recognized your profile, it will ask you to type a password. Now, if it is successful, here you could log in successfully. That is wonderful. Now, here is something that actually always confuse me, is that I don't know how to access SAS Enterprise Miner from this particular interface. That's why usually I will not log in from this view. So from your lecture notes, from the tutorial notes, you could go back to this step 2 number 1 once again, and then copy this link once again, and you should reach the same screen. Now here, I will try to log in with my newly registered account. Let's see if I can have access to it. Now here, for the first time you registered for this SAS on demand for academics with your newly created region, you can pick a region that you like. So for my case, I will click Asia Pacific and then click submit. Now I think region is not important, and I think you could. Okay, now here, your sign-up request has been submitted and being processed. That you will receive an email to further instruction on how to process it. Now here, it means that you have already enrolled to it. But you need to wait for the issue is you need to wait for the login. Okay, you need to wait for the login. I think at the back side there is some kind of human job, or I think the machine takes some time to work on your registration. So I will try to see. Now while you are waiting, I will demonstrate it with my old account, which is this one, so that you could, while you are waiting, you could simply watch, and I will continue the demonstration. Now if you have logged in successfully, you should see this interface. Now, and I think if you have not enrolled to anything, you may not have this option SAS Enterprise Miner here. So in order to enroll to this SAS Enterprise Miner, once your student status was approved, you can go to click here, enrollments, and now this is actually done by tenure. I have already enrolled to it, but for demonstration here, after clicking enrollment, you could have this enrolled in a course here. Now here it will ask you to enter a course code, Now I have provided a course code here, which because this video is being recorded and in the future I will put it on YouTube. So I think maybe 2 days later it will appear on YouTube, and I don't want everybody have access to this course. So what you need to do is copy this course code and paste it here and then click continue. Okay, copy this course code, paste it here and then continue. And once you have confirmed that this is the course that you like, you will see something like this appeared in enrollment. So this is IS2505 e-business, this is 10-year, and it is City University of Hong Kong. Now let's see. No, not yet arrived. So I think the student status will require some time. That's why this is the step that takes some time. If you cannot receive the confirmation email from SAS, just let me know. I will try to see what kind of things that we could do to solve it out. Now, okay, and also once you have enrolled to this course, you will see this one, SAS Enterprise Minor, will appear. Now, once you can see this SAS Enterprise Minor, you are ready for the next tutorial. So your registration on SAS Enterprise is completed. Now, the next thing that you need to do for every computer is that you need to check if your Java version is the latest one. So I have a link here in the tutorial notes. While you are waiting for your registration, you could also go to Java and download the corresponding Java Runtime for your own computer. Let's say this one, Java download. This is version 8 update 261, and then you can click on this Java download. Now I am demonstrating this on a PC, so obviously this is a PC download. Now I think there are other versions of Java. So in case you are not using, okay. Now we have detected you are using this one, okay, which will not Java run in. That is totally okay. Now here, not the right operating system. Here I think, now there are a number of options that you could choose. I think majority of you are using PC or Mac. Okay, PC or Mac. So in case you would like to run SAS on demand on the PC, you need to have this one. Okay, you just continue to follow this step and then click agree and then start download, and it is okay. And I think if you are running Mac OS, you need to click on this one. Oh, I think well, that's why I have my Mac ready here for demonstration. Now I will download the PC version first. Come on.喂，快啲啊！喺邊呢？ No. Why? Okay, anyway. Okay. So while I'm talking, I think some of you already received this one. Some of you already received this email from SAS Enterprise telling you that your student status was approved. So you could enroll in the course that we have prepared for you on SAS Enterprise Miner. Now I need to try to see why I cannot download this one. So I will try to download this offline. I don't know why it doesn't work. Come on. 喂，冇理由噃。No, no, 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 no. I cannot see the SAS Enterprise because you need to enroll in it. Now, you don't have this one because you haven't enrolled in any course yet. So you need to click on enrollment here, click on enroll in a new course, and then you copy and paste this code, paste it here, continue, and then after confirmation you will see this. You will see this SAS Enterprise Miner here. Now I need to check why I cannot download Java, but you need to follow this instruction. I really don't know why, but anyway. Oh yes, I can see it. So this is the problem of Zoom. Actually, so many windows on my computer. That's why I cannot notice the. Yes, I can find. Okay. I find it. Okay, now I will do it once again. Okay, now here it will ask you to download this Java Runtime. Of course, you could download it, and then you can set up Java. Now, while my PC is running, so you will see this interface. Welcome to Java update. That's okay. Just leave anything using the default value is okay. So set up Java will be very quick. Now, the next thing I would like to show you is what will happen if you are using a Mac. So I am changing to a Mac. Okay, so this is my Mac. So once again, I have to tell you that I really don't like Mac. The more I use it, the more I hate it. Okay, so never mind. I've brought it just to experience why a lot of my students nowadays, they like to use Mac, and sometimes by accident I think they have submitted their assignment using the page format, which my PC cannot read it. So this is one of the reasons why I need to get a Mac. Now here, once again, I will try to copy this link. Now you can see that why I don't like Mac. It is so from a PC guy point of view, I always ask, how can you survive with this type of fancy environment? It is just too slow. Okay. Now I think the same interface will appear. Now I will not repeat the registration process, but I will show you that you could actually see the same thing if you log in with a Mac. So my courses is like that. I always try to make my course actually platform independent. So I think when I teach Python in another course, actually both PC and Mac works the same. I hope to do it in this SAS on demand as well. Now, once you have enrolled to our IS2505 course by clicking this one, you can also see the same thing, SAS Enterprise Miner here. But before you run this SAS Enterprise Miner, you need to check if you have the latest Java Runtime. So the Java Runtime here, step number 6, I have this link here, which you could download a version for your Mac as well. I think it could detect that you are running a Mac, and it will choose the right version for you accordingly. And now it is downloading to your Mac. And I think my PC is done. Okay, close. No. Okay, so I will try to find it, and then I will try to double click on it, and then I will try to run it. Now, after mounting this, you could double click on this Java 8 update 261, and then you can run it. Now it will ask me for a password to authorize. So this is your own computer password. Once you have done it, you could install, and then it will set up Java on your Mac. Okay, once it's done, it's okay. Now I think I could eject this one because it's completed. Does it okay? Now here, once your Java is ready, you click on this SAS Enterprise Miner, and then something will pop up. Here, it tells me that, okay, you need to click this bar once again, as there is a now something will download to your computer, which is this main JNLP. Now I would like to remind you is every time you run this SAS Enterprise Miner, you need to download this file once again. So this is something that I found. Whenever you would like to run this program, you need to log in, and then you download a new one, and then you run it like a new one. So let's say the old one will not work. Okay. Here, I think for Mac you need to also authorize it to enable running of it. So this is a little bit complicated, but no worries, we could solve it out. Now here, I think if I follow the instruction here, that is some kind of security and privacy. I need to unlock it. Okay, and here it will tell me that main JNLP was blocked for from use because it's from an identified developer. Now you can click this one, open anyway, and then open, and then it will run up. So the first time may take a little bit longer to load up, but so while the Mac is waiting, we go back to this PC to continue our demonstration. Now I think the Java runtime has successfully installed on my computer, and I will demonstrate by download this SAS Enterprise Miner. Okay, now once again, this one only works for a limited time frame. I'm not sure about the duration, but I will recommend you, whenever you run SAS Enterprise Miner, you need to download it once again from SAS. Okay, you need to download it once again from the website. And once you have downloaded it, is here. You can double click on it, and then it will boot up like the screen that that we have seen on the Mac. Now, okay, and do you want to run this application? Please run it. Thank you. Now it is usual. Okay, it is usual that you need to wait for a while. Now, once you see this screen, it means that you are ready for the next tutorial. Once you see this screen, you are ready for this tutorial. So, once again, if you cannot follow, I will put this video online after uploading to YouTube, and you could revisit the registration process. Now, I have no idea why, but a Mac is a little bit slow. In theory, after your okay, so finally come to this point anyway. Now you can click run, and then I think the same screen will load up just like my PC. Okay, it is like this. So Mac is like this. Now, once you have successfully seeing this screen, we will demonstrate in the coming week. In the coming weeks. In week 4, we'll talk about association detection. In week 5, we'll talk about cluster analysis. So in case you cannot activate your account, in case you cannot enroll to the course that we have provided for you, always feel free to contact me using the information that I have provided to you in week 1 and week 2. Now, once again, in case you are late to this class, I have received your post. Thank you very much. Now, every week, every group need to submit it once only. So I need some extra time to work on the grouping. So once I have completed your grouping under people here, you will find yourself being assigned to these project groups. You will find yourself assigned to these project groups. And in case I found that there are some students who do not have any group, I will contact you individually. I will send you the contact information of your groupmate so that you could communicate with each other, and I will tell you that now you are in the same group, something like that. And the newly added member, after receiving my email, please spend some time to update the poster. Please spend some time to update the poster and then send it back to me. Okay, so I think I can complete this task in Thursday or Friday within this week. So this is what I want to tell you in this particular tutorial 3. So do you have any questions for me? Do you have any questions for me? Now, in case you have difficulty register to SAS and enroll to the course, please let me know. Now, there are another methods that you can use. Is I think CSC has some kind of virtual machine provided for you if you have a VPN access to at the campus, which is another method that you can access the SAS Enterprise Miner, which are pre-installed on the campus machine, which I am not going to show you in. I'm not going to show you that particular method. I think the method that I'm showing you allows you to enroll to SAS, and I hope that you can play around with this analysis software, not only for this course but also useful for other courses. Okay, so that is all I want to talk about in this particular e-business tutorial 3. Yes, this is the course code on SAS enrollment is IS2505. Yes, of course. Run main and allow running of application. It is unsuccessful. Now, are you running on Mac? Are you running on a Mac? You're running on a PC. Okay. So can you contact me later? Can you contact me using the WhatsApp? I will try to solve out your issue. Okay. Not a valid course code. Is it? Now the recording. Now as usual. So the recording. So after each tutorial, I will put it on my YouTube channel, and I will have the link provided on Canvas. So this is tutorial 1, tutorial 2, and after this tutorial, you will see tutorial 3 here. Okay, you will see tutorial 3 here. Now I would like to see, as I have already registered, I will put my Mac aside and I will test it out. Okay, so I will try to log out, and I will try to use the newly registered account. Oh. Now here you're supposed to have nothing here, so you can go to enrollment. Here you enroll to a course, and I will try to copy this code. Now I think now because this will be on recording, I try not to have it on the screen. No, it works. So try to, now in the tutorial notes here, I think you are not selecting the text correctly. I think you are not selecting the text correctly. So you try to use this code once again. You try to select this code once again. Or maybe you can try to change the highlight from black to other color so that you can see it clearly. Okay. So if you still cannot have access to this particular course, let me know later. Okay, contact me afterwards. Now not today. So I have classes until 5 something today. So I may not be able to help on today, but I think I can help on tomorrow or on Thursday, Friday. Okay. So this is all I need to talk about. So you should see this screen, and once you click on enroll this course, you will see SAS Enterprise Miner available in this interface. Okay, so that's all for today. Okay, that is all the things that I would like to cover in this particular tutorial, and I will see you in the lecture, and I will see you next week.